Hello everyone, I am Snehal Singh and I am going to continue this further. Let's start with deploying the model. For this, we are going to use Flask. So let me just give you brief about Flask. Flask is a popular Python web framework and it is a third-party Python library used for deploying web application. Now to continue Flask, you should know Python, HTML and CSS. Now before explaining this code, let me show you the output of the model on which we are working. So for this, what we have to do, we have to open our Anaconda prompt, and in that we have to go in the directory in which we are having our project. So I am having in E directory, so I am going to inside that directory and then going inside that folder. So the folder name is fruit classification. Okay, now what we have to do to run our model, we have to run our app.py file. Now what is this app.py file? The name of my Flask module. So as it's run, now what we have to do, we have to copy this local path from here and we have to paste it inside the Chrome. Now this is our web application which we are going to use for predicting our images. So for that we have to choose any image. So let me select any of this image. Now we have to predict. So this process will take time, as it has Keras will do processing on these images. Like it will classify it first in 3 category, that is apple, orange, banana, and after that it will categorize it into 2 part, that is fresh and rotten. So here is our output, that the uploaded image of apple is what? Fresh apple. Now let me predict another one. So let me select any rotten type. So let me select this rotten apple, rotten banana. So as I told you, this will take some time for processing the image into the category according to its feature. So here is our output, that is rotten banana. So let now jump to our code section. Now what this is the processing which Keras will do, and I will explain this all in a little while after going through this code. So let's jump into the code section. What we are doing first, we are importing OS library. Now why we are doing so? Because we are going to use the features, or we can say the modules of this library. As in any programming language, when we want to use external modules, then we have to import or include libraries, and in Python we can do it by using the import. Now from Flask we are importing Flask object, request object. What is the use of this object? I will explain you when it will come. So in the third line, what we are doing, we are creating an Flask application, that is APP app, in which we are passing the special variable name. What this variable holds, it will hold the current Python module. And why we are doing so? Because Flask set up some path behind the scene for displaying it into the web browser. Now fourth line, what we are doing, we are creating a variable app root in which we are storing the path of the directory in which we are having this module, that is app.py, and this app underscore root will store this whole path, E directory and fruit classification and app.py. Now for this, what we are using, underscore file underscore, which will store the path name of the file from which the module was loaded. And what this function will do, this will, as the file name can be in relative path or absolute path, so we want only the absolute path. So if the file will be in relative path, so this will convert that file into absolute path. Now if you don't know about absolute path and relative path, so let me explain you that the file name app dot, if we include this app.py, then this is the relative path. And if we store this whole path, that is in which directory, under which fold, inside which folder, which file, then it will call as absolute path. Now we are creating a class which will hold 6 type, that is fresh apple, fresh, under the category which we are going to classify our fruits, that whether our apple is fresh, rotten, banana is fresh, rotten, orange is fresh or rotten. Now by using this Flask application, what we are going to do, we are going to give a path to our web browser. That is, if you see any website, then it will have a path like this. If I am only entering this value, then automatically it will take the dash sign. This shows that our main page is whatever HTML or CSS HTML file we are going giving. So here is our first function, index. Now what this will do, this will convert this Python function into a Flask view function that will use to display our web application. Now what this render template is, that we have imported from our Flask module. Now this will tell our function to return a HTML which is stored inside this template folder. Like, let me show you. If you as we are going to use HTML and CSS for web application, then that HTML files should be in the folder templates, and inside that the main file should have the name index, or it can be other also, but it should be in the folder template. So let's jump to the code. So here we are using the render templates. This function is only used to include our HTML file, and that's the use of this object which we have imported from Flask module. Now second function is what? Upload function. And what is this function is going to be converted into a Flask view function that will come into upload section. That is, after uploading any image, let me select again some image, orange this time, and predict the output. So if you will see that after this slash upload variable will be added. So this is the page which will be loaded after uploading any image, and using which method? Post method. So and what we are doing, we are joining the path, that is directory path, with a images folder. Let me show you that folder also. Here is this images folder which will contain all the images which we will upload in our web application. So